Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing but a called strike, 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 pitch.
No, inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-2. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And the runner back safely. Puig off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Puck comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
Three and one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
A bouncer to the left side. Now he'll bluff a throw to third and go to first instead. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1. Line toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Belt is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready with the 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike three called, and there are two away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Ready with the 1-2. 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
2-2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Giants get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Derek Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 22.
And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on a line. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 9 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Laureano on at first, nobody out. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now it's Mark Canha who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First offering on its way.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Now the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound.
To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mauricio Dubon. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
A 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Too low, 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping in, Abiatel Avellino. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hot shot to third. Chapman has it cleanly. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder,
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Puig hits a little over the 270 mark. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Popped him up. Chapman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Striding in, Matt Chapman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Stepping up now, Austin Allen, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting it, the shortstop, Sheldon.
Next up for the A's, Sheldon Noisy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Into the box, Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Pinder is on his way home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the A's open it up 4-1 now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Chris Davis next to bat. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. The A's lead this one 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Slater. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
The bat, number 8.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Pitch popped up. Olsen is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
the first baseman.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
To 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Longoria is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
A 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. And that'll bring up Matt Olson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Puig. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Canha. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder going back. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up two here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So now to the plate, Austin Allen. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1, here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Chad Pinder. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch.
Ball that time.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he popped him up. Puig coming on, but this will land untouched. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slow roller left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Here's Buster Posey now. Fouled away. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Slider laid off for a ball.
2-1.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
In now,
Number 46.
Abiatel Avellino. First delivery to him on the way.
1-1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
3-0 to him now. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he brought up that they're just flat out taking great swings of the ball right now. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball on this one has been outstanding and, frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Your attention, please.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Sean Anderson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Digging in, Sheldon Noisy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, look at the stop by Bell. He is out.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Ready now, Tony Kemp. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
This is skied out toward right. Puig's got a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be Ramon Laureano.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly by Belt. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had a ton of chances in this game with runners in scoring position, but they have just 2 hits in those at-bats. Now, that's not awful, but they feel they've left a lot of runs on the table as a result. One thing they're emphasizing is quieting the moment and not trying to do too much.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jesus Luzardo, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. And now is Yasiel Puig. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Luzardo, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. This is his second year as a major leaguer. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The center fielder, number 13.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. First offering on its way. The 1-0. Olsen trying to get there. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Pence. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Giants are down quietly. They trail 6-1. Now batting, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Matt Olson is on deck. That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batter, the first baseman, Matt.
Standing in, Matt Olson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-0 the count.
A runner at first with no outs here. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0.
Back outside.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
The third baseman,
Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 2-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
At the plate, Brandon Belt, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now the pitch. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2 full count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
So striding in, Mauricio Dubon. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Giants get one back on the solo homer. Bye-bye, baby. Through 5.5, it's the A's 6 and the Giants 2. Now it's Austin Allen, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's just out.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Chad.
Ready for another shot now, Chad Pinder. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses with it. 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pops this one up, and this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Sheldon Noisy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Slater, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead it 6-2. Digging in now, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit in the air to shallow center. Kemp ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. So digging in now, Abiatel Avelino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Back up the middle, scooped up. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Giants down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Anderson Franco gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Anderson Franco.
Last half of the 7th here, so the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2.
Count full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
David.
At the plate now, Chris Davis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
That's
2-1. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count now. Two out, nobody on. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-2. At the plate, Austin Slater. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
The center fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 8.
Striding forward now is the DH, Hunter Pence. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Trevor Gott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For San Francisco, number 58, Trevor Gott.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Mark Canha. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
Gott, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
2-0 count. The pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha, number 13 for him on the year, and the lead is now 7-2. Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. Fouled off. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in for Oakland, Austin Allen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to third. Longoria's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's 7-2. Yusmeiro Petit comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Yusmeiro Petit.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. A 3-0 pitch on its way. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And he fouls this one off. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike here for the Giants. San Francisco, good night.
You want a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Athletics rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Jesus Luzardo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Derek Rodriguez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.